Well, hello there, Demikajo. I know it's been a long time. Much like a galaxy far, far away, I return after I think about let's say 2 years absence. Lots of things happened. Um, didn't have a job, lost things, love things. Um, pretty much it's a Star Wars epic in itself. I mean, this is probably the most I've you know divulged in the beginning of a video, but probably anybody that's listening to this already bored to death left. I mean, they don't want to hear like anybody's life story doing this whole thing. But I decided to come back after a while and jump in to some Star Wars. I'm testing my PS4's share feature, which I gladly ripped the footage from since I haven't used my Hapog for anything since the better part of 2011. I mean, who's using Hapogs these days for anything? Not like it paid off, or I'm bitter about it. Okay, maybe a little bit. I'm a little bitter. But, needless to say, I'm jumping into the gameplay of Dice's take on the Battlefront series. And so far, this is like my third match. I totally forgot about the whole share feature, and I've been debating on whether I should even put something up. But it looks good. It's a nice game. I mean, it's beautiful from what I'm seeing from the demo. Um, not a big, super Star Wars fan. I mean, I enjoy the series. It has a good lore. Um, as a kid, I pretty much got the first set of movies, the original trilogy. Say the episodes, was it 4, 5, and 6? As a kid, they put you in an auditorium to watch a movie, and they kind of like safest movies they got was like Star Wars: A New Hope, and then I distinctly remember as a much older kid watching episodes 1, 2, and 3 to my ever-loving disappointment. Because it's like first you're like, oh man, this is so cool, awesome, like Anakin, like Luke, like Luke's dad, and like spoilers. Sorry, I don't know if you've seen Star Wars, but oh my god, that's good. Anyway, so like with that being said, I mean, I know of the series. I don't know all of the expanded universe stuff. I had friends who were bigger Star Wars fans, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the series as a whole, but I'm interested. I mean, I never actually played a Battlefront game. I never played the first two. I mean, technically this is Battlefront 3, and it's made by a new developer, and I don't know if it's the original team. I'm not the guy that you're gonna talk to about like all the details of Battlefront, but it feels okay. The thing caught me off guard, you saw probably earlier, is that you could switch the perspective from first to third person, and from what I'm feeling, I mean, just the aiming is kinda spotty. And this is coming from like, I guess they did super realism with like the Battlefield series, and you can't see me with the air quotes on realism, but I mean like there's weight, and you always gotta think about bullet drop, and like if you're crouching, and like your whole position, everything matters. Like the gun, your position, what you're using, where you are, wind resistance, if you're holding your breath. All those things are a factor in Battlefield. So you pretty much have to throw that out the entire window. As you'll probably see me here, like I had a rifle, and I was in first person throughout most of this game, or my previous two matches. And I said, well, screw that, because I'll just run a gun and pretend this is Uncharted. And once I started like putting that in my head, just like started running gunning, I didn't do great, but I killed a lot more people. I just I don't know. It feels kind of, I mean, if you've probably seen the footage of like how bad stormtroopers shoot, I feel like that's the given. Like it's like lasers don't really have the best accuracy that kills somebody. I mean, you can't really beat a bullet, just at least in my opinion. I just I feel like I'm kind of playing. I feel like I'm playing Space Uncharted, like especially when I put it in third person. I haven't really unlocked any fancy abilities, and This is essentially like what's it called? It's a objective mode and like a deathmatch mode. But it's mostly objective. It's a quick game. You know, you get in, you jump out. You know, it doesn't last as long as every other dice game ever. I mean, seriously, I think this is like like the shortest matches I've played in a dice game. With that being said, like what they make all their entire Battlefield series, and I can't think of another shooter that DICE has made that was. I mean, I didn't play Hardline at all. And now that I think about it, I actually never played 4. Like, I played Bad Company 2 a lot. I mean, probably if I have any subscribers left, or like people coming back, like noticed I played a lot of Bad Company 2, and I played a lot of Battlefield 3, and I don't know. I think the game is cool. I think it's awesome. I mean, I'm like up in the air about it. My purchase. I don't know if I should just like one. I'm debating on pre-ordering. I mean, who pre-orders anything these days? But I don't know. I don't know if I'll run to get this. You know, despite the fact, I mean, I don't have a lot of people that I know on PS4, and so. And these are the kind of games, especially dice games, or people like it's a social game. Or you need like a group of people to work to do well, to do great. I mean, yeah, you could be an island, sure, but you need to be open to doing some import and export business. So I don't know. I haven't like experienced like any power. I was never like Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader in any of these. I don't think you can be in this mode. I haven't really got a grasp on it. All I pretty much did is run around and shoot people. You're not gonna see any like amazing like oh my god, he did this cool thing with this thing. I doubt that. You're not gonna like make a gif of this and put it on like just put it on under your profile. Quote me in your signature. Like, it's not gonna happen. But what's it called? The more of the series, I'm glad it's it's a big year for Star Wars. They've got movies, animated shows, Mickey Mouse, Spider-Man. There's a lot going on. I mean, seriously, Disney is just like throwing money in the. Do they even have like a bank? I imagine they have an island where they just drop money in. And I was supposed to melee that guy, and a grenade came out. I don't know what happened with that one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a mulligan on that one. So we're gonna sue me. But yeah, freaking Disney owns everything, and they have just been flat out dominating. Like they just have all the money and all the IPs that you'll ever need. Like Disney. Seriously, Disney. All Disney needs, like people at Disney, just need to sit back and just print money. Like that's what they're doing. They're the Nintendo of America. So they're just in a good place. But as you see, like I still feel like this game is kind of like wibbly wobbly to some extent. Yes, that's a reference to something, and in my time I have watched lots of shows and things and become a fan to lots of things and stuff. You'd be surprised. Well, not really, but I mean, everyone saw that coming. But it's I mentioned it earlier in the video. Lots of things changed with me personally, and I don't know. It's just kind of this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I always wanted to come back and do this, and it really, at this point, I mean, I'm not gonna be like a friggin' billionaire on YouTube. That's I don't know. If it happens, it happens. I doubt it. But I don't know. I just want to come back and do something, and it really kind of made me, I don't know, real good, I guess, honestly. And I liked connecting with people, stuff like this. See it, watch it, hear me. I missed kind of that thing. I guess, in the back in the day, I was so concerned about, making something, and I put having fun on the back burner, which, I mean, I don't know if people saw that toward the end of that cycle. And like right now, I mean, I think overall I'm in a better place. Well, truthfully, I still need to do work, you know, myself. But I think I have a more solid foundation, you know, to kind of like get my band back together. And I think that's what I want to do, is get my band back together. That not literally. I have no. I'm not Danny Sexbang in any shape, way, or form. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't know what instrument I would play in the first place, or you know, I don't know, maybe guitar, no, saxophone, clarinet, spoon. No idea. I don't know. Probably lead vocals. I do sing like an angel. especially when I've had a few to me. I'm kidding. I sing without alcohol. Like I can rock the mic with or without anything. Who cares? No, it doesn't even matter. Maybe I'll break into the song right now. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. You never know. Is like a Star Wars song I could sing? There really isn't one. Not I can think of, honestly. I guess like match is over. And since it's 2015, you gotta drop the beat. That was terrible. Anyway, thank you guys for putting up with this so far. If you've watched this whole thing, I'm impressed. But I will see you guys later, and may the Force be with you.